Hello, my name is Zhatelier and welcome back for another episode of Shadow Empire. In previous episode, we managed to actually set up a new zone over here. It's not a particularly strong zone yet, I admit it. Oh, actually, I just forgot. I just realized we don't have the hunger over here. Right, well, let's call the governor once again. Call. Zone orders. I will allow emergency food.
Yes, sir.
There we go. I should take care of the hunger. Right, so we've got some of the troops here. Did we have, let's double check the battles. So we had one battle over there, which we won. Then we had another battle over here where they tried to attack, but they failed. And that's about it. Okay, so let's have a look at the troops that we could move. We did already move, actually no, we didn't move troops here yet. Well, we could at least get that one, I suppose. Well, running, well, not really low on ammo yet, but we have been spending quite a bit of ammo recently. Is that one a dreamer? Oh yeah, it's a swimmer dreamer. So in that case, I'm just going to do the ranged attack over here instead. See how much damage we... Oh, well, we got a hit. Of course, we can't really see them. We don't have good intel, so it's a lot lower chance of hitting anything due to the lack of intel. But no, we didn't get any kills. At least we can link up over here. So that's the lizard snakes there. We'll have these two hold the ground for the time being, not to spend too much supplies or anything like that. So do have a truck station over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we could have a supply depot over there, for example, or supply base over there. Now we could have the road going down this way towards the electric plant over there, as well as then down here for the shrine. Let's go ahead and get a bit of road going then. We'll just get the... Ooh. Now I want to connect these two just so that it's on the same road, I guess. Those productions. And we've got a little bit of problems over here, perhaps, but I'm sure that it's partially because the lack of, well, okay. We're getting... The light industry doesn't really produce a lot yet. Could not pay production costs. Ah, how is the... Oh, right, they don't have a lot of private funds here. So they don't necessarily have the funds to actually run this factory quite yet. We've got a little bit of workers, at least, which get some salary. But yeah, it's not too much there. Oh, right, yeah, we gained some of the... Wait, no, the Free Forks just went down. They may have been moving elsewhere. Oh, the fact that we just lost this place. Yeah, that's actually the reason. Oh, but there is a little bit in here, I see. Yeah, there's 100 over there. It's so fresh that it doesn't have a name yet. Over here, we're holding that ground. I suppose we'll give another artillery barrage over here. I mean, they've got 3 of the salamander units in there. So we can probably get through... Or let's say formations, not units. Well, we got another 2 kills there. A lot of hits. How is the experience of this artillery now? Probably... Okay, they are all seasoned. No veterans yet, but they're getting close. Oh, it's got 69 experience. Nice. We could maybe do a bit of an attack over here. There's quite a selection of units. Oh, there we go. There's already 1 kill. 1 surrendered. 2 more kills. There we go. We'll push them back. We went all the way there. Let's just get in here, and I suppose I could actually do another attack. Might not do all that much damage, but you know, keep pushing them further and further. Oh, 1 surrender again, and 1 kill. Good. Oh, we could actually move all the way there. Well, let's send in one of these militias in here. Maybe we can get a little bit of intel on this. Clearly there's something in there, I reckon. And this militia could help keeping the area clear. So we do not have any peace treaty with the aliens over here yet. I'm hoping that we're at least getting some progress on doing some communication with them. Let's go ahead and just start forcing these up north. Maybe up here somewhere would be fine. Oh, there's more fuel here. 21,000. Alright then. Well, that's one of the places where we found the fuel. But we did get the oil drill over here completed. So next round we're going to start get some production there. And oh, they started sewers. Or started construction sewers in here. We've got the light industry there, and suppose we've got the light industry over here as well now, but it doesn't have enough workers to run it. How much does it require anyway? Upkeep cost is only 200 actually. I suppose if they didn't have the money to pay for them yet. But we are giving a little bit of money for the private sector right now, so I suppose that does help. They might try to get through here. Maybe we'll do a quick attack through here with the infantries. Come on. Well, we push it back. Oh, is it over here? I believe it is, actually. How about we do a bit of an attack with the tanks? I don't know how well this is going to go. Well, we're dealing some damage. That's oh wow, yeah, that's a lot of damage actually. Come on, destroy that. Nope. Well, it's 5 kills. How are the tanks' experience, by the way? I got 1 seasoned and 4 regulars. Get this in here, and the infantry could actually move there. So we've got a bit of a front line there going again. We've got the artillery within reasonable distance. I don't think we're going to... Well, I mean, we could move there, but I think it might be a bit of a bad idea. Right now, I'm just going to send in another... Actually, how is the worker situation now? We've got all the workers we needed. We needed more population in here, quite frankly. So let's just colonize, send some population.
Yes, sir.
Somebody is already in a decent shape in terms of population. I mean, it's only 18,000 population and 14,000 workers. The total population is about 33,500. But that is going up, actually. How much of that is actually then just... 200 is natural growth. 200 from the free folk. But at least it is growing naturally already, so that's good. I do actually wonder... Okay, there we go. We did discover the enemy in here. Oh. Right, if I remember... Yeah, these aren't too bad. So we can definitely defend against them. And now we've got the road up to here. There is a bit of... There's 1,100 free folk over here still. So, you know, it'll slowly empty out, I guess. We do have a little bit more interest points. Are we building anything? We've got so many regions that it's hard to keep track. So we got the oil drill completed. So we're not actually building anything. So what I suppose I should probably do is then start constructing more. Although we're losing a lot of money, aren't we? So maybe we should hold off on building too much of the public sector stuff. And we'll just go ahead and build a bit more road through here. And I think if we want to get through there, well, we can't get in there yet. I think we'll get a road up to there at least. That's gonna improve the situation over there. And oh right, how are these troops moving? Well, they're not moving yet, but they should be on the move. These are 1,200 men each. Well, I suppose it's 1,000 men and 20 of these scout vehicles. But that's a decent strength overall. I mean, it's not massive yet, but that should be enough to hold the ground over here at least to some degree if there is a war between us and Raconis, which... Do we actually know? We've got 39 relations, so it's not too bad. Is there anything that we could maybe do? We could try sending a Xeno-diplomat team to improve the... Or just send a Xeno-diplomat again. Try to sort of...
Yes, sir.
There we go, they did accept your meeting. I'll try to get them understand our language a little bit better, also understand their language. And slowly but surely, if we improve our relations with them, try to get an official peace treaty, and then we can eventually annex them diplomatically, which saves us a lot of manpower in terms of fighting them. We get some of their troops, which are, generally speaking, fairly decent. I mean, it depends a lot on the tech level. What do we know about the tech level, actually? Let's have a look. Raconis in the regimes. Good quality weapons, so yeah, that would be nice to not have to fight them. Aggression to 54. We can only speak in gestures right now, though, so that's a problem. Mood is unclear, but if we can get a little bit of knowledge of their language, either way, like us knowing their language and them knowing our language, it should get slightly better. I suppose one of the things that we could do is we could build a farm in Spocomania at some point. Not necessarily yet, because we don't have the workers for that. But that is sort of long-term plans there. We did already do a bit of fighting over here. Yeah, we did. We did not do the... Actually, no, we did do the artillery fire over here, I suppose, as well. Yeah, we did. Alright, well, let's get to the next round, then. It's sometimes hard to keep track of what we've already done this round on the previous round. But our nation is certainly spreading. I think we've got at least 8% of the nation, or the world already, well, of the land. And of course, if we were to conquer that island, it's something that we're kind of pushing off for the time being. Oh, someone is in there. Someone's done a landing. Alright, well, they might be trying to take over the island there, then. Because we could try to do a landing there as well. We just don't have the troops for it yet, but we can sort that out soon. More fuel deposits discovered in somebody. Oh, we got the black hunt discovered. Okay. We haven't designed any, of course, yet, but that's a new design. So who owns this? Oh, Frost. Okay, so that is... Mummenstrahl. Okay, we've got cold relations with them. They are a major regime, of course. I'm wondering if I should go ahead and try to get the Basalt Springs. I'm guessing they've got a transport deal with the Maritime Trade House there. So we're actually... I don't think we've done... Or I don't think we've been acquainted with them yet, have we? Look at the recon stratagems. That's Etinan. That's a miner. There's a miner as well. It might be over here somewhere. Because that one we know already. This one we know. Well, kind of. So it must be some other than doing a landing there. Well, I mean, suppose we could try sending a spy there. It should be a guaranteed success. Now we'll have a little bit of intel on then. Staff Council task priorities. That can stay as is. Custom formation. Right, now we've got enough points to get something improved. Now the question is, of course, what do we want to improve? Well, the motorized stuff would take even more points. We got 515 customization points, though. So one of the things I could maybe get... Oh, actually. If we take the heavy machine gun infantry brigade, and then put in like 20 anti-tank guns in there, that would be a pretty strong defensive unit, I dare say. So yeah, we'll just postpone a little bit longer. That's what we'll go and... right, the scheduled meeting. Ask them to help us learn their language better. Who is this guy, anyway? Military Research Council is upset about that one. Yeah, we'll ask them to... we did not make any progress. Aliens seem to be much amused, but cannot say they made it. Okay, so not a lot. At least the relations went up. So there's that. Right, I suppose let's have a look. We've got plenty of metal, so let's raise another formation here. I think what we could do is just go for like... not going to go for the buggies. Those are going to be quite heavy. We could maybe get the siege infantry in here. Yeah, we'll get siege infantry brigade. We'll raise the formation. Oh, we don't have the ammo for that. Okay, well, we can fix that first. Workshop, we'll get, I don't know, 5... You know, we could probably get like 800 ammo. Because we're going to need a decent bit to raise the formation here. Do that. And then we've got the port in here, so I suppose what I could do is I could call the Maritime Trade House. And ask for a transport contract. Over there. And then we'll get to decide where we are landing. But we are going to be using that port, so we'll need to move the troops in there, then do the strategic movement from that port to there. Which is hopefully a little bit shorter, like in the episodes that were lost. I was trying to do it from Spike directly to there, and I could move only fairly little in there. So it was a bit of a problem. Until I got a makeshift port in there, I couldn't actually move pretty much anything. Do they have any... Ah, they got an airbase there. Oh, and they've got a port. Alright then. We've got an airbase in here. I suppose that's another thing that we could do. Let's see. No, not replacement troops. Although we could have a look if there's anything near it. No, not really. So, if we raise a formation... new air... Oh, right. Can we do the... So it's independent. It might be... Ah, there we go. There's the recon squadron. So that's 30 recon. It's not too expensive, actually. We can afford doing that. I mean, we are going to be a bit low on metals afterwards, but we'll raise the formation. And then we can maybe... Well, we can't move them in here yet, but we can have them in there and use them as a very, very tiny air bridge. We may need to get the airfield in Basalt Springs, but like the ideal situation is that we can have half of this island, and then eventually we'll conquer Frost, and we can just combine these two areas there. And then we'll control the island. I don't know if we need to make this into new Supreme Headquarters, though. Mostly because I don't... Well, I suppose with the air bridge we might be able to keep some sort of a transport going between... Of resource and all that, of course. Right, well, let's have a look at the stuff in here. Let's start with the usual. A lot of the enemy units did actually move away from here. Oh, there we go. Now we're getting some hits there. Not necessarily enough to push them out. Nope. Well, at least 2 kills. How strong are these in terms of defense anyway? Well, they got a little bit... Actually, not that much. Right, I think we're going to use the infantry to push these out now. We might take a few losses in here, but not too many by the looks of it. Well, the artillery did its job, I suppose, by pushing the enemy out of there. Now they've got quite a bit in here, which might cause some issues. But at least we gained some more ground there. There's a bit of supply issues. Oh, that's in pretty high use right now. We can't necessarily increase the... Well, I mean, I suppose we could maybe just about... Actually, first, before I upgrade any more roads, let's double check it. Were we building anything? Not right now, okay. Well, in that case, we could indeed build a bit more road. So, sealed road, upgrade up to there. It's a fairly small bit. But, you know, that's at least going to give a slightly easier traverse through here, which might mean that the trucks can actually get all the way through. There's a bit of long distance through there, admittedly, which is causing some of the issues. Do we have anything in here? We've got the agriculture, right. We've got some trucks there, but I suppose that might not be very helpful. I mean, one of the things that I could maybe do if we had the money is I could privatize the truck depot over here, which is the private sectors. Let's actually have a look. This province's stuff, it's at least reducing the list a little. So it's only level 1 transport hub. It's 600 truck points and 50 AP, so, you know, it's still not going to get all the way through there without having to run a bit of extra. But at least we've got a decent bit of things, all things considered. We did send the spy already. We did call the Maritime Trade House. We could do a bit of private investment, I suppose. If we do that in Spokomania, that means that they can run the factory a bit easier. And I suppose I could also do that in somebody. So, ooh, 691 credits in somebody. That's pretty decent. Don't know if we need to do prospecting. Let's have a look at the prospecting overview. As a spike, we already discovered 8 oil deposits, 1 metal deposit, 1 water deposit. We're sure we cannot discover any further deposit in this zone. Somebody with, sure... Oh, some further deposits are present somewhere. And no further discoveries in Spokomania right now. Okay. What about the archaeology overview? Well, we don't have that many things. Scavenge points in our capital are probably going to be running out very, very shortly. Go ahead and move this one back a little bit to better supplies. Okay, there must be someone in there, mountains there, which I've come to the conclusion of that already once. Go ahead and... Oh, there's someone in here. Well, bollocks. Get the artillery in here, and is that... That's the razors. That should be quite an easy target. Can we destroy it? Well, we got 1 kill there. It did not remove the unit, though, so I guess we did not kill it.
Engaging enemy.
Well, we killed 1. And the rest were pushed back. I guess this could be moving there. And the tanks, well, we did push the enemy back a little bit. Let's have a look at the stuff here. So is that... I don't know how bad that would be. Oh, there is another one in there. That's the Dreamers in there. But now we got some intel on this one. Let's go ahead and send the tanks in. I think the tanks might do fairly well against them. At least they did pretty good last time. Oh, we killed 1. We killed 2, but we got pushed back. So, in the end, I'd say we are still victors in that one. Oh, and we did manage to push them back over here, but that was this round. And over here, we're still holding the ground there. Right, well, let's get to the next round then. And we can start planning our naval invasion of the island, of the coast there. We have first planes. We can use them to get a little bit of intel, at least, I suppose. Oh, we had a bit of combat there. No losses on either side, though. Alright, they're trying to attack the gladiators over there. Well, that's not going to go well. Oh, and there we go. We destroyed the Dreamers. And we destroyed another 400 salamanders over here. I think the gladiators might be destroying the remaining pocket over there in the north. Ah, there we go. We've got the Vidcom broadcasting. And all-rounder. Our medium tank is now completed as well. That's good. Right, well, let's have a look at the decisions first. Yeah, this is probably fine. We will not do any changes there. Economic stuff, so I'm going to go for the metal soil filtration. We are running a little bit low on metal. So getting that done sooner rather than later would be a nice one now. We could get the flak gun. We still haven't gotten the better engine for the plane, so getting the light aircraft might be not necessarily good enough right now. So I guess we can hold off on that one. Could go for some heavy artillery as well, but I don't think we necessarily need to worry about that one right now. I think we're going to go for the flak gun. I guess we'll go for the... Ah, right, so there's heavy air gun, 50mm, 88mm heavy air gun, and then 100mm super heavy air gun. I think we're going to go for the 88mm, since we used that already on the artillery, both mechanized and the regular artillery. I'm going to put in the paddock and fire suits, and that's about it, I suppose. Are they offering to buy some more industrial points? They're paying 500 credits for that. Okay. That seems like it's something that we might need. Right, the transport contracts. So we could maybe... Let's see, we need to transport from... What was he again? Veso. So I don't remember the exact location of that. But I suppose we can have a look at that. So it's Port of Frost. Oh, right. Port unloading somebody. Pair of flats. Pair of flats. The spike, that would be the city itself. Port unload a Yaso. Where? Oh, it's Yeso. Okay. Not Veso. So that would be the one over there. And then embarkation is going to be in... Oh, wait, no, cancel. It needs to be the Battle Spring is the transport target. Oh, oh. Okay, no, so it's not the one that we wanted to... I suppose if we put the Battle Spring as a lack of interest... Oh, they'll be back next round, okay. Maybe we could do a landing out there, but that's not exactly what I was hoping for. I wanted to get on the island. I mean, I suppose there is that one location. If we land in there, we might have a bit of war at our hands. Oh, but if we go ahead and conquer that port that they have there, we don't need to build ourselves that then. Could also be a bit of a rough state of affairs there. So I say we just got the point of interest and we'll get new proposals next round. Another auction in Labour Main. I'm not going to do any bits there right now. They only still got one area, if I'm not mistaken. The Zealand community is offering to improve relations in exchange of 1,000 credits. Relation by 11 points, though. What is our relations with them right now? 78. I think we don't need to pay for that one. Politely declined the offer. That's not costing us any relations with them, actually, so that's good. New commander for the 5th Siege Infantry Brigade. Well, it's a suitability of 6 at least, so it's not too bad. Right, so I suppose that gives us a bit of time to move the siege stuff, and I suppose we could also... let's see, do we need to... Ah, right, so I could move it there directly. And then we'll start moving the siege... Oh, right, the siege infantry is a bit slow without any trucks. At least headquarters can move in there already. So the idea is that we'll get the transport from here to Battle Springs, hopefully. They haven't really gained too much land in there. They've clearly got some units there. I got one recon, and it's not a lot, admittedly. I suppose another thing that we might want to start doing, now that we've got a bit more stuff, is let's build a new airfield in here. Or airbase over there. And then we could maybe build one in somebody as well. They don't take too much... people to run. I mean, it's a little bit, but it's not too much. If we can get those up and running, that would be nice. Let's go ahead and send the infantry through here. It's going to cost us a lot of supply points, admittedly, to get all of them moved in, but it's alright. And I suppose the most deep, we can start moving this unit back. Maybe we can just go through the mountains there to save a bit of time. The Gladius is going to attack all of this stack here. Let's see how much of them we can destroy. Oh, that's destroyed now, and the rest surrendered. Huzzah! Oh, we capture a little bit. I'm just going to pull back. I'm not necessarily wanting to conquer too much of the area here. From our future ally, perhaps. We'll keep a bit of troops over here to at least guard the border there, and I suppose the infantry that we're bringing in will be used to conquer more lands down here. Right, so how are we doing in terms of ammunition? We could use a bit more, but it's not the end of the world. I think we might want to move in here. Oh, there we go. Figure out where the absorption lizard snakes are. Alright then. We might want to get some artillery up there at some point. And then, oh, there we go. We managed to recapture this. Well, now we have a border with Timonis Republic. Which, do we have any spies there? Or let's send a spy ring in there. That might be a little bit easier. We do not have any spies there, but that's difficulty 127. We need to roll at 30 or higher, which... Ah, bollocks. Well, we did not get spotted at least. Let's try sending 3 spies in there. Yeah, that's going to be a little bit easier. Well, we failed again. Come on. Just get some spies in there. There we go. Now we've succeeded. Oh, right. And I suppose the... hold the line would be a lot of defense. Retreat at 80% losses. Entrenchment would increase the max entrenchment, I suppose. Do you remember? Oh, right. So yeah, force marches for the infantry and artillery action points increase. So that would allow us to move our current artillery that we're moving about slightly faster, but I don't think it's necessarily needed right now. I'm going to do a popular rally in Spike again. Keep the loyalty up there. And then, is there any leaders that we need to improve relations with badly? That's 64. First, we could give you the honor so you get a little bit better relations there at least. And then, well, there's some of these we don't need to worry about. We're gonna get the... Ooh, we could get a recon contract. Now that could be actually quite handy. Let's send one into Zhate 2. Get like a couple of rounds of recon in there. We're running a little bit low on the power points though, or political points there. Let's also get a little bit more road going through here, up to the fuel there, so that's gonna keep these supplied, and let's go ahead and do a bit of range attack again. Because that's always fun. As long as the enemy doesn't have artillery, it's quite easy. Well, we got one kill. Could be worse. I guess we can get in here. Now we got a bit more intel about that. How about we send in these for another attack? Might not be all that successful. Actually, if we go for ranged attack first with these, just to provide a little bit of suppression there, maybe. And then the tanks attack immediately after. That might just give us that tiny bit of edge. Well, actually, it seems like it's even worse now, but let's give it a try. Oh, there we go. That's 2 kills. 3 kills. 4. We push them out. Wait, 4 kills. So there's the spar over there, which we're fairly close to. Let's move the infantry in here with the artillery in tow. And let's do a bit of a range attack there, shall we? Might be able to get at least some kills. So if not, we might be able to push them back, actually. Nope, not quite, but they did take some damage. Right, that moved already. Ah, there we go. The whatever was in here has moved off. Well, it's moved over there, I guess. So not that far yet, but it's better than nothing. So, are we did start constructing the airfields over here, didn't we? Oh yeah, we just started them. Oh, and we also spent some of the points there. Okay, so we might not be able to complete those quite yet. I do wonder, though, is this one... It does have a little bit action points. Can we do a air recon? Well, I mean, not really. Not right now, anyway. I suppose next round we can do. And the infantry over here is slowly moving towards the ESO, where we can then do... Hopefully next round we'll get an option to do a landing in here somewhere near the Basalt Springs itself, because that is something that I do want to get. Let's have a look at the victory situation right now. So the Mine Shroud, which did the landing in here, they only got 3.7%, so they probably started on an island or something. I've got 8% of the planet. Athenians got 10.3%. I do have the highest population still, so the victory score difference between me and Athenian commune is only 0.6. That's not too shabby, actually. So we're not definitely winning this quite yet, but we're at least holding on to our advantage in here in certain aspects. Right, so this could actually move ahead and start clearing out some of this. Ooh, we're still at MediaTek. So what was that? Oh, projected points. Okay. Oh, no, it's a... Paperwork and reason. Yeah, it is projected points. Alright then. Well, that would be quite nice to have. I dare say. Do we have... Right, I suppose one of the things that we could do is get another truck station over here. Somewhere, and that would be close to another fuel depot in here, which is pretty decent amount of fuel in here, in these two. Then maybe another supply base over here. Could also be somewhere in here. So we're going to have a road going up north through this gap, most likely anyway. Because that's going to be the shortest distance to get into these desert areas here. But before we get to that point, we need to get quite a few other things done. So let's get to the next round, shall we? Oh, I had a bit of combat over here against the salamanders. And that, I believe, was the... Oh, oil well community was removed because resource reserves having been depleted. Okay. It's not great, but it happened. And we failed to increase the soldiers' morale. I knew that would be a possibility there, so I guess we lost a bit of the victory points, right? Not that much, actually. Yeah, we control the planet now, so it's... well, it's not quite sort of along who owns the most planet right now on the victory score, but it's not far off. Let's have a look at the decisions real quick. Our new organization. We could go for the Alliance Science Council. It's only 12 points now. So I'll open that one finally. Although I don't know if there's anything that we can research on it yet. Ah, right, so the contracts. Let's see. It should be Basalt Springs. It would be over there on the eastern shore. That would be right next to the old one. Or the one where the enemies are. That's not quite there. Inside the spike, there's... Oh, that's all the way to the south. And oh, there we go. That one. And then embark occupation point is Yeso. Over there. We can't afford... we can only take it for 3 rounds. Okay, that's not a lot then. And then we're going to do 1 round... Oh, actually, for that we are going to do some trading real quick. We can sell some fuel, I guess. I don't know, sell 800 fuel or something. Get some credits at least, and then... I'm not going to sell metal. Food we could definitely sell. Not actually all of it, but let's sell, I don't know, 1500. Get 200 credits there. And the rare earth metals we'll hold on to. Although the price is okay, so maybe we'll sell like 50. There we go. So now if we have a look at this, we could go for 2 rounds of recon at least. And then they release... or demand release of spy. That would increase autocracy and mind. We could try to improve relations with them. What is our relations with them anyway right now? We don't know too much about them. We've got cold relations. We'll probably have a war against them at some point, but I suppose we'll refuse to pay. So that would improve relations to 41 now. So there's likely that they will at least offer something. So next round we should be having the ability to send troops from here already. Ancient Battle Springs. Hopefully these aren't too heavy units, actually. How much do they have weight? Can we even see that somewhere? Unit weight is 100. Almost got 63. Okay, so it's probably about 100 points that we... I think that should be enough to transport these over then. Once we get the stuff, and we'll get a makeshift port over there, for example, to get started. But anyway, with that, we are actually out of time for this episode. So if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, got the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.